The Nomad Thrower Yo-Yo Archives. We're using the Bandolo RE as a super fun throw. It is my most unstable throw, but it is a 1-to-1 ratio, 50-by-50, and it's pretty sweet. So I know the ladder mount is pretty obscure. Not many people use it nowadays, but it's important to note there's different ways of getting into it. If you do it over thumb, as if you're doing a Houdini mount, you get a twist on your nose and thumb, and from my personal experience, the mount becomes tighter, and thus it's a lot easier to do ladder escape. I just messed that up. But yeah, you can do ladder escape, and if you do it from 1.5, there's no twist on your nose and thumb, thus the mount is a lot looser, and I like to do haddock from this method, or my haddock repeater. So just note that, and I'm basically combining both of those together, but I'm not opening up the ladder mount at the beginning. It just looks very fluid. I think it's really cool. It just adds a couple more steps to the ladder mount, makes it more complete. Now, there are some limitations to using this method, which I'll break down in a minute, but you're just going to go over your non-three-hand thumb and your three-hand index as if you're going to do a Houdini, but instead, you're going to curl in this string through these two strings like that, and just kind of grab it with your three-hand thumb, like so. So you're just going to grab it and push it through kind of, and you're going to go from behind and in front of your three-hand index. Keep the pinch, and you're going to land on a mini trapeze. And if you were to curl out your index and open your three-hand thumb, you'd be in a ladder mount, but we're not going to open up the mount. We're just going to do like that. So very basic. And now you're going to drop everything on your three-hand side and your non-three-hand thumb, and you're just going to pop over your three-hand index, and we're going to enter the ladder mount a second time, going behind our three-hand index, insert your three-hand thumb in the loop right here, remove your non-three-hand index, just have your non-three-hand thumb, and you're going to pop out the back over your non-three-hand index, and you're in another ladder mount. So if you put them both together, it looks just like that, and I think it's really cool, very unique. It's never been done before from my experience. I've never seen anybody combine them both, and I just really love it. Now, it does have its limitations. You really don't want to do ladder escape or Mr. Mattio's ladder combo using this method. So, like I said, my trick does have some limitations because you don't want to do ladder escape from this method, because you really want to do it from a Houdini like I'm doing right now. Kind of butchered it, but it's all right. So yeah, if I were doing ladder escape, I would just do it from my non-three-hand thumb, because the mount is tighter. You get that twist on your non-three-hand thumb. You get a lot more control when you're trying to go through that pocket, as opposed to the 1.5 method, where it's just looser and you get less control, in my opinion. It's just a lot harder. So I would do this method if I were doing haddock or my haddock repeater, haddock redux, or whatever. Also, when doing my method, another example of a poor limitation to my trick, unfortunately, is that from this ladder mount, you don't want to do Mr. Mattio's ladder combo, because you're lacking that twist on your other hand thumb, and the tower, it becomes ruined. Once again, you want to do Mr. Mattio's ladder combo from a traditional ladder mount using your not hand thumb, where you get that crucial, very important not hand thumb twist, so that when you do the trick, there's that ladder, the tower becomes more visible and you can do the trick. So there's my trick. Like I said, it does have its limitations, but it is a really nice and fluid way of entering a ladder mount. And the word redux means to renew, to re-inspire, and I think it's a really clever name.